One big advantage I found of taking care of yourself, hitting the gym and losing a little weight is you can fit between the machines. Hi everybody, welcome to Mike's Classic Pinball. I am Mike and it is the weekend and it's time to do some pinball work. It's actually Sunday. I was working most of Saturday as well on Skylab. I filmed some of that. I'll share that with you later. I was able to shore up the cabinet and get a few things fixed with this, and a couple of bugs left that I'm still working on, but we'll get it taken care of. This is what we're going to do today because there's very little left to do on Spanish Eyes. Couple of things left. I finished doing pretty much everything, but when I was test playing it, the pop bumper lights were flickering a little bit. And it turns out that here, and here, where the pop bumpers are, I had replaced the lamp sockets. And I think on one of them, I didn't get quite good enough connection when I soldered it back in. I'm not the world's greatest solderer. I'm okay, but I think that's what the problem is. So we're going to work on that in a little bit, fix that up. And then one other thing I'm working on to show you right now, the score reels. I think you guys remember I was debating what to do on the score reels because a lot of them came out looking kind of thus. So what happened was, I guess they'd faded and worn really bad and somebody had painted them with acrylic paint. And then when I cleaned the score reels, most of that paint came off. So I'm giving them another really good clean. And I was debating what to do, whether I should buy some new ones, but I didn't feel like it because, as you guys know, I'm cheap. But I'll show you, my friend Mike Randy Hale made me these. These are vinyl stickies, laser cut vinyl stickies, and he nailed them. They are perfect. So as a before and after, and not the best looking, but this is how they turn out. I mean, look at that. That's, and the thing is, you can't even tell on here where that looks legit, doesn't it? That looks for real, and that's these things. So, Mike, thank you very much for that. That's a huge help. And this is my solution for score reels from now on. This is way better and a lot easier. And the thing is, they're really not that hard to put on and to line up properly. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that process. I'm going to film a few minutes of that, just kind of showing you how it looks. And then we'll get to doing that. And then we're going to do some test play today. And then maybe a little bit of cabinet cleanup, a couple of little things here and there, give it one more good wax. And then Spanish Eyes will be good to go. So let's knock all that out. Okay, so give these things one more really good clean down. As you can see, yeah, it's pretty much gone off of there. But let me show you how this works. Now, something I'd recommend to you that you get for your toolkit, you can get them for a few bucks. You can get them at Harbor Freight or wherever. Get yourself some dental picks. These are totally invaluable. I've gotten so much use out of these. I actually got them when I was doing restorations of die-cast cars, and absolutely invaluable. So I'll kind of show you how this works. What you do, just get up underneath, because they're a little bit tricky to separate from the paper, but not bad. Make sure you got clean hands when you do this too, so you don't wreck them. How dope is that? I'll show you the 5 too here real quick. So, I mean, if you're one of those kids, unlike myself, who was absolutely slamming at your arts and crafts back in kindergarten, then you should be just fucking fine. And look at that. How freaking sick is that? So I'm going to go through, I'm going to do the rest of these, and then I'll check back in with you guys when these are done. All right? Bye. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the whole reel done. Yeah, it looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? And I'll show you one of the reasons I use the dental picks. So let's see, I've got a spot somewhere, like at the top of the 3 here. I don't know if you can even see that, but there's a tiniest segment where I was off by just a hair, and there's a tiny bit of that old leftover paint coming through. Just take the end of it, wipe it off. Yeah, tiniest bit right here on the 5. Scratch it away. Now look at that. That looks pretty much like a brand new score reel, doesn't it? Isn't that amazing? Mike, thanks, dude. You're a rock star. Okay, so we are pretty much done. I've given it one more quick clean down. I did do something I'll show you in a second, but down inside, so you know, I did go ahead and replace the lock coil. I replaced the coil for the for the kick out, because that was just a little too weak, and I tried to work on it, but it just didn't come together. Something else cool I'll show you in just a second, but most of this is pretty well done. There's a couple bugs left. I did reflow the light sockets going to the pop bumpers, but they still shake a little bit, so I'm gonna sort that out. But as you can see, the score reels look really good now. Those decals came out great. I think this looks really good. Something else I'll show you in a second here, but yeah, so repairs are pretty much done. I was going to show you touch-up video, but I'll have to do that on another one because I accidentally erased the footage. But it's all right. So let's give this quick playthrough, and then we'll see where we're at. All right, so here we go. Like I said, I'm still going to go through and do that, but I'll show you the last thing that I did on this that some of you are going to disagree with. Yeah, I went ahead and LED'd the playfield. I like the way this looks. Usually I'm not a big fan of LEDs on EN games, but this seemed to look pretty good. So let's give it a shot. Don't those look great? Yeah, see, there's a little bit of a flicker on the pop bumper lights, but it's home's gonna suck it through the wall. $5,300 off 2 balls, that's pathetic. Ball 2. Last ball. Good, that kicks out properly now. Yep, game over. 23,290. I need to practice some more. All right, well, I think that's it for Spanish Eyes. I think that we're done. So here, let me turn it back on for a second, just kind of show you how this looks. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out. So I think everything looks nice. Next project is obviously going to be to finish up that one. I'm going to work on that later today, but I think that is it for Spanish Eyes. So Larry, my friend, it's ready for you to come grab anytime you want. So it's here. But thank you everybody for joining me on this one. I know it wasn't too many videos. It's kind of short, but I'm happy with the results. God, what a good looking game, isn't it? It's a lot of fun to play. So yeah, join me for the next one, and we'll see what kind of projects come forth after this one. Until then, like, share, subscribe, all of that fun jazz, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.